Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Camp Lejeune where a Marine has been arrested with kidnapping charge. Now William Richard Roy, 24 years old, who was stationed at Camp Lejeune, flew to Chicago last week, met a girl in a park, and then took her to a hotel overnight before boarding a bus to Durham, according to the FBI that they released in a statement. Now, the girl's grandmother first reported her missing on Friday, according to that statement. The FBI arrested Roy when he arrived in Durham on Sunday, and the girl was, quote, safely recovered, end quote, according to the agency. Now, Roy faces 3 charges, which entail enticing and transporting a minor across state lines for an illicit sexual act. Public records listed one working number that appeared to be associated with Roy, but the person who picked up declined to comment. The U.S. Marine Corps did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Now, we also want to ask for your help in identifying a person who's possibly involved in the breaking into of a Winterville church. Deputies say it happened on the morning of October 18th at the Iglesia de Cristo Bethel Church on South Memorial Drive, located between Greenville and Winterville. Anyone with information about this case is asked to call the Pitt County Sheriff's Office at 252-758-7777. You can find that number there at the bottom of your screen. And finally, we've got another story out of Kinston. This one, a man who decided to run from police. At around 3 p.m. Wednesday, officers went to East Bright Street for an active home break-in. There, they encountered 35-year-old Ryan Wade. While speaking with officers, Wade took off, according to police. After a brief chase, he was taken into custody. It turns out the man was not involved with the breaking and entering, but he was wanted for 3 unrelated warrants. Wade was charged with resisting a public officer, possession of cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Wade's bond was set at $40,000. And finally, we've got to take a look at that weather forecast. Things are looking pretty good for tonight. Any trick-or-treaters who are going to be out and about across eastern North Carolina this Halloween evening are going to be in for more of a treat than trick, as we've got, again, beautiful sunny skies right now, and those skies will remain clear overnight tonight. Now, generally a little bit of cloud cover over Halloween tends to keep temperatures a little bit warmer. That will not be the case tonight. It will be getting a little bit chilly out there as the trick-or-treaters make their rounds, but again, trying to give you a good heads up so you can make adjustments to your Halloween costumes if necessary. Right now, we've got 60 degrees along the coast in Morehead City. West-northwesterly breeze at 17 miles an hour. Again, push dew points down into the low 40s. The lower your dew points get, the easier it is for your air to heat up and cool down. So if we've got very low dew points, it means those temperatures will fall a little bit faster later on tonight. Right now, 57 degrees in Greenville. Again, comes with a westerly breeze at 7 miles an hour. More of a west-northwesterly wind will be intact for your Saturday. The current air temperatures right now generally in the mid to upper 50s, but we do have a few areas reporting the low 60s. Stumpy Point right now sitting at 61 degrees. Jacksonville and Beaufort both coming in at 60 degrees. The rest of us generally between around 53 to 59 degrees outside. A west-northwesterly wind blowing in at 7 to 15 miles an hour will keep those air temperatures from getting too toasty this afternoon, likely reaching the low to mid 60s over the next few hours and kind of just parking it there, not getting too much warmer than say around 63, 64 degrees, despite the completely sunny skies that will be intact for today. That will again leave us with a overnight low in the low 40s to actually upper 30s. But by the time many of us actually head out the door to do some trick-or-treating, we're likely looking at air temperatures in the mid-50s. Now, those of you trick-or-treating a little bit closer to the coast, particularly the Crystal Coast, but even the Outer Banks, you guys are likely looking at air temperatures maybe a little bit warmer, more in the upper 50s. For those of you trick-or-treating closer to I-95, you guys may be in the low 50s. So we're trying to give you guys a good average of what to expect. Regardless of average tonight, everybody is going to be chilly early on tomorrow morning. Maybe not 39 degrees chilly throughout the east, but it will be quite a bit cooler than what we've been used to over the past few nights. Daytime highs will likely struggle to get out of I would say the mid 60s by tomorrow morning. Moving beyond, of course, and of course, now my weather graphics have completely shut down. Oh well, here we go. We've got what we need. We've got your 8-day forecast here. I'd love some Monday vibes on a Friday. 63 degrees for your high today, 64 coming up for tomorrow and Sunday, and then rain showers will show up late Sunday evening into your Monday. Now, Monday is going to be a cloudy day, but that will help keep air temperatures from getting too chilly overnight, both Sunday night into Monday and then again Monday night into Tuesday. But after that, we will see temperatures come down, especially after Wednesday's dry front, knocking air temperatures down from 71 degrees on Wednesday to the low 60s by Thursday. Check out those overnight lows. Later on tonight, upper 30s. It will be chilly tomorrow morning. If you have any heat-sensitive plants, I would certainly suggest either bringing them inside or covering up those roots later on tonight because, again, we could see some frost potentially across inland areas of eastern North Carolina. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. News and Weather Update. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Friday. We'll see you back here coming up at noon.